Hello there, and welcome back to Let's Play Aria of Sorrow. I am, of course, your host, Vicarious Brian, and today we are going to be exploring the clock tower. This area is, to make it brief, horrendous, especially at this level. Later on, it's not so bad, it's more just annoying, but for right now, things do enough damage to us that, it's pretty dangerous. I wouldn't be too surprised if I died here, which is really unusual for me, because obviously I've played the game quite a few times, but sometimes if you get juggled between those spikes, the Medusa heads, and of course these harpies, which can be pretty annoying, it is definitely not unheard of to die. Alright, bomb armor, that's another one. Not a bad soul to get. I wouldn't be too upset in getting it. I'd probably stick with the Durga soul for right now, but the bomb armor is a nice one as well. It's one of those ones where it's not that great overall, but it has some like really unique applications that you can use it for. Unlike the Lightning Doll soul, which is really just one of those souls that's great in almost every situation. Valkyrie it's kind of situational, but at the same time it does so much damage that that's definitely one of the nicer ones as well. Oop. There. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, so that is, oh, I thought it was a new enemy type. Oh, good god. I actually thought it was a new enemy type, but it's just another Medusa head, but that one just does, petrifies you. Sorry, I'm like having some trouble here. Okay, so hopefully that'll work. Good, good, good. Yeah, that flying armor soul, not necessary for this area, but definitely very nice. And this is actually like the prime farming spot for those Lightning Doll souls. So, I don't know, I might come back off camera to try and get a Lightning Doll soul, but it can be difficult, so I probably won't, but would be nice. Alright, I don't even need to be here, so I'm not going to worry about that. But we are going to hope against hope. No Lightning Doll. Okay, well that's fine. Although, you know what? I will farm a little bit here just because it's a nice little loop, because what you can do is farm a little bit, get some experience, which we do need. Come up here and grab that big heart. If you don't have a lot of mana, that torch that you hit will always drop a big red heart, which is nice because we have an enemy coming up that we could use some mana for, to use some souls. So alright, and unfortunately we didn't get what we wanted, but that's okay. And the enemy we have here, I believe it's like a final guard or just a great armor. Okay. And the axe armor is pretty good. Sometimes it can hit twice, which is always a boon for these sort of enemies. The Durga soul naturally wouldn't work that well because it just gets blocked by that shield. But the axe armor is pretty good in that respect. Okay, so we beat that guy. Whoops. This part can be difficult. The harpies have... It's not the same as the werewolf enemies where they have like a unique set of abilities. They basically have like a swoop attack and then they shoot feathers at you. But their movement in general is really hard to predict. So they can be sort of tough, especially when you're just trying to move up like that. Alright, so we're only level 19. I don't see us beating Death right now, which is our next boss. But I'm gonna give it a shot, and, we'll see what happens. So there's basically two stages to this fight. The first stage, we can't hit death, but we can injure his scythe. Oh, also just another point, death has 4,444 HP. Just something to keep in mind compared to the damage that I do. Just, you know, remember that. It's like that, I guess, because in Japanese 4, or Japanese culture, 4 is like an unlucky number. So, sort of an interesting tidbit, I guess, I don't know. So there's this first stage where basically we have all these annoying tiny scythes that move around, and then later on he'll do this attack that we have to run away from. But for the most part, this one's not too bad. Although I actually have more trouble with this one than the later stage. This one is unpredictable, but it doesn't do that much damage. Just little nicks here and there. But the second stage, I think, does more damage. I have more trouble with it anyway, I don't know. But this one's definitely more unpredictable with all these little sides. The second stage, death will become, we'll be able to hit death, and yeah, here it is. He'll get a new scythe, and he'll basically incorporate a charging attack as well as this throw. So whenever he throws, we want to, you want to do not what I did there. We want to duck and slide under him, and then he does this other throw that we want to double jump over. And it's sort of tough because you can't get too close to death when you attack him because obviously the scythe's there. So those, yikes, we're going to want to heal a little bit because I think we're actually going to be able to take him out. The throwing attacks are pretty easy, but he actually has a charge attack. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to dodge that. You want to stay on the open end of the room, but yeah, this charge attack is awful. It's not, you can't jump. I don't think you can jump over it. Wow, I thought I'd got hit twice there. That was good. Oh man, not good. But for the charge attack, I guess you can jump over him, but a lot of the time it comes out so quick. Whew. Oh man, I hope I don't lose all these potions for nothing. Oh wow. Okay. So like I said, I'm pretty well versed in this game, but I did not know that melons healed that much. The charge attack just is so unpredictable. It comes out so quick, and it can be hard to pick up on. Yeah. I basically stick to tanking the charge attack. And I'm not doing good on jumping. Oh man, I'm not. Whew. I hate to, like, you know, complain the whole time, but okay. Oh man. Well, the good news is I'm pretty sure that we're gonna win. Don't ask me how, but I think we got this. Wow. Oh boy. Okay. So this is definitely gonna be to the wire. Ooh. Yeah, I should definitely be using this Durgasol more. That seems to have much higher damage than others. Or than, you know, trying to attack with my... Oop! Trying to attack with my sword there. Okay. Good dodge there. That was a tough one. Man. This guy. Okay. Wow. Alright. So, that was a tough fight. Yikes. Alright, so we get the Death Soul, which is pretty nice. It's a Guardian Soul, and it allows you to do basically what he did, where you just summon all these small sickles around you. Technically, it's a sickle. Looks like a little scythe, but... Okay, so we get the Skulla, or the Skula. I'm gonna go with Skulla. Soul here, which, as you probably read, allows you to walk underwater. So, pretty helpful. Pretty solid, solid ability. Unfortunately, it does mark for one of my least favorite parts of the game. I'm not a real fan of the water area. I guess that's sort of obvious at this point because most games you come across, the water areas are not that great. I don't know why. Because it's not like the swimming... oh, Durga can go through the shield. That's good. It's not necessarily the swimming is bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. But I don't know. It's something about just the enemies maybe, or... I don't know. It's a huge area also to traverse, the underwater parts. So, I mean, that can be a little annoying, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna check out this hallway to the left of us. I'm pretty sure that it doesn't go anywhere. If I remember correctly, it's just like an empty wall with like a chain, like a swinging chain ball or something on the other edge, but I'm not entirely sure about that. Yeah, okay. So later on in the game we can swing that chain ball to break open that wall, which you know, opens up the area a little bit more. But for now, we cannot. So we're gonna be going back to the clock tower. I'm gonna try and ignore these harpies. I don't know if you guys have noticed, I actually have it's not a wicked, it's not a very strong Boston accent, but I do have one. I'm from the area. I actually am pretty proud of my accent. I do enjoy that I have it, but I do realize that sometimes it can be strong and that people might not be able to relate to it. So, you know, when I'm recording, I try to step away from it, but it comes out, you know, I don't pronounce my ahs, and, you know, I say weird stuff like wicked, I guess, but, you know, so if that bugs you, you know, sorry, but it's gonna happen, unfortunately, maybe. Oop. Alright, so the good thing about this area, is that it actually, yeah, right here, it does connect. I don't think this is directly to a major underwater area, but it does bring us a few other places to explore, so. Okay. Oh, actually, I'm trying to remember. I know there's one point in the game where there's a very long hallway with a pretty good sword at the end, and it's filled with spikes and these Medusa heads. And I hope this isn't it. It's not. Okay. Because it is just a huge pain. But I'm trying to think. This must just come back to this area. So I'm going to explore it, but I am going to maybe go back. I'm not really sure if it's worth it, but just to check out that area that you'll notice I missed before. Alright, so we have another warp zone, always good. We'll probably use that to go to one of the water areas a bit later. But we will check out this first. Alright, so that's a one-way drop there, so we're not going to use that. We're going to go back, uncover a little bit more of the map in that area we were just in, and then we'll warp somewhere new. So, yeah, because like I said, this area is definitely one of the tougher areas, but at the same time, it's definitely one of my... It's not an area that I don't like. Like, the water area is... The water area is kind of difficult, but it's more that I just am not a fan of it than actually it being hard. Yeah, so I hope you'll forgive me about pronouncing my R's weird, because I want to say hard, but I realize that at sometimes it can make me sound really bad. I mean, there's nothing wrong with accents. It doesn't necessarily make you ignorant or anything like that. but people do tend to stereotype, and I myself find myself thinking, ugh, what a dumb sounding accent sometimes. So sometimes I'll like over enunciate my R's and say stuff like hard. I don't know, maybe that's normal, but it sounds weird to me. But you know, so forgive me if I start chuckling after I say a seemingly, you know, normal word. Oh boy. Okay, so this is the area. I'm gonna give it a shot. Maybe I have... What would be useful? The Headhunter will actually give me... Alright, so... Quetzalcoatl will give me some more defense. And... We'll stick with Durga. And I'm gonna try to navigate this. The good thing is that when you get knocked down, you do have an area of time where you don't take any damage, which is nice. Alright, so here we go. This actually wasn't the area I was thinking of, but it is one of them. So we have Bertang here, wow, which is a pretty good jump from Hunting, and even the lance we were using earlier gives us some more defense and constitution as well. Which is always awesome, or always good. Defense isn't that big of a deal, I guess, but... took extra damage on that one. You really got to get out of the spikes early if you want to avoid that damage. Alright, so not that bad. Oops. I should really be careful, because I do not have that much... Okay. Sorry, it's like concentration time here, I guess. Because I don't have that much health, and I don't think I even have any health potions. Yeah, no health potions, so time to be careful. Yep. Or time to bum rush it, I'm not really sure, I guess. Oh man, this is not good. Okay, so we do have the pitch black suit, which should be pretty... Okay, so it takes down some of our attack that we got from samurai armor, but gives us a lot more defense. So that's actually really great to have right now. I'm gonna take the scarf because, again, we need the defense. And hopefully I can get through this area without dying. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure we're gonna die. Yeah, we're definitely gonna die. Dang. Okay, do I have anything that can help me? I have absolutely nothing that can help me. Man, this is a bummer. Okay. I could save state, but that's not me, man. That is not me. Okay. So good so far. This area, though, this area is a pain. Because you have to get so close to these spikes, and yet, if I touch them twice, I think I'm dead. Okay. So far, so good. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Thank God the Medusa heads only do 1 damage. If they did any more damage, where do I go? I would be sad. Or something. I don't know. Trying to concentrate here, guys. Okay, so we got through there. Nope. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh my god. Oh. That makes me a sad camper. Wow. Okay, guys. We're gonna call it quits there. What I'll probably do is just go back and I'm gonna get those items that we got before and not die, hopefully. And we'll start off on a nearby save area. Oh man. What a bummer. Okay. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it, you know, likes and a like, comment in the comments, and you guys have a wonderful day.